Well, Jamie, the Ukrainian Air Force say that Russia launched 58 drones towards Ukraine overnight, Thursday into Friday, and there were air raid sirens here in the Ukrainian capital overnight. 3 people did die in the drone attacks that took place in the suburbs of Kyiv. Also, 2 deaths in Donetsk overnight as a result of a drone attack, and 1 more in Kharkiv, which is Ukraine's second city. And just on that as well, we've had news just in the last hour or so that Ukraine is saying it's being able to bring back the bodies of more than 700 fallen service personnel, to be able to bring them back to their loved ones so they can have a funeral. A reminder that according to the Ukrainian leadership, more than 40,000 Ukrainian soldiers have died so far in the conflict. The US estimates that at probably double, around 80,000, and the estimate for the losses on the Russian side approaching 750,000.
In an interview with Fox News, President Trump suggesting Ukraine should not have fought back when Russia invaded. Any comments on that interview from Kyiv?
Well, Jamie, this is an interesting point because Volodymyr Zelensky has come in for criticism here in Ukraine for not putting the Ukrainian armed forces in a proper state of readiness in the lead up to the full-scale invasion in 2022. Don't forget that there's a war. The war has been taking place here in Ukraine for 11 years, since 2014, against Russian forces and pro-Russian Ukrainian separatists. Also, there was a time before the full-scale invasion when, for a period, Ukrainian armed forces were paid not to return fire if they were fired upon. So there has been criticism of the Ukrainian leadership for what some see as muddled thinking in the lead up to the full-scale invasion. But speaking to people here in Kyiv, Jamie, they put it very simply. They say that if you are attacked, you fight back. If you are invaded, you defend your land. And certainly there has been more alignment in the past 24 to 36 hours between President Zelensky and President Trump when it comes to oil. President Trump saying that if you cut the price of oil, that might potentially push Russia towards the negotiating table. And Volodymyr Zelensky in his evening address on Thursday night local time agreeing, saying that by slashing Russian oil revenue, by making Russian oil less financially attractive, you could also have that as a key driver towards a peace negotiation.